Well, speak of the devil, we were just talking about this, the Ulta 24 Days of Beauty Advent Calendar. I have a whole video out there kind of sharing the spoilers on it and a lot of the other holiday kits and even other Advent calendars that are at Ulta right now. And then I came home from a fun field trip and found this on my doorstep. So that was quick. I guess the next video we're going to do now is the unboxing. So if that interests you and you want to see what is inside this Ulta Beauty Advent Calendar, then stick around and we'll dive right on into unboxing it. And welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Cher. I do a lot of different beauty boxes, beauty curations, lots of beauty advent calendars. We've been covering a lot of that during beauty advent calendar season right now. And I happened to see that this one dropped. I feel like it was a little later than the others. And of course, the Sephora one is very popular. We've talked about kind of like the value and all of that in it. And then I don't feel like I've heard as many people talking about the Ulta one, but I think it's fairly equivalent to the Sephora. So we're going to see what it's like in person. I do try to look at everything through the eyes of cruelty-free beauty too. So I kind of share when there are products that are cruelty-free and not in these boxes. We've already kind of covered a lot of that in the spoilers. So if you haven't seen that video, you can go check that one out also. But let's talk about it. As we discussed, this one is $79 and it is a $264 value. It has 24 days of beauty, 24 products. We did discover there were 3, I think it was, full-size products in here. But they were a little like a drugstore, Ulta collection, and then a beauty sponge. So they were not like high-ticket items necessarily in huge value on those full sizes, but I still feel like it was a fun little mix of beauty. So I pulled the sleeve off and we are going to start looking at what it looks like inside. And here she is. So you open her up that way, kind of closes like that. And that was the front. So let's get to unboxing. All right. Where are we at? We are at number 1. This is another one of those you got to punch in the doors, and my nails always go crazy here. Sometimes I mess up the little doors, but it's cute though. All right, so the first thing in door number 1, we have got the Sol de Janeiro Beija Flor Esti Cream. So I've never had the little tub of it, only from the samples. So it is a cute little tub. It is cute, but not full size. Number 2, we're gonna come open that one right there. Okay, this is the Sunday Riley CEO, I think the serum. I have to admit, it's kind of small because I think about what the actual full-size bottle looks like. Like it looks like a little lipstick or something peeking out there in the window, but this is the size. I mean, I guess it's not terribly bad, but yeah, these are not huge sizes, but it's nice to try things. This was, always need my reading glasses to read things. This is 15% vitamin C brightening serum. So I don't think I've done this one, so I'm glad to try it. I'm glad. This is a good way to try things, like I said. We move on to number 3 right here. This is the Moroccan oil. And I think this was the treatment. So Moroccan oil treatment. I do love that brand. So glad to have that. It's not very big once again. Definitely not huge, but all right, number 4 right here. All right, we've got the Belief, and that is the Super Drops Niacinamide Golden Glow Serum. And I'll open the box so you can see the actual bottle. Not terribly big. It's about the same size we've gotten as a deluxe in like the Allure Beauty box. Yeah, not very big. All right, number 5. Oh, here's our Divi. This is the Scalp Serum. I think I may keep it this time and try it. A lot of times when I've gotten Divi, I've given it to my sister-in-law always. and I still haven't really done it myself. I'm super curious about it because I hear so many good things about this. On the other hand, we do have the holidays coming. It would be a good, cute little stocking stuffer for her. So I don't know, but here's the cute little bottle. That is actually pretty cute when it's in that little size. Again, definitely not full size. Right, we have number 6 right there. And this is the e.l.f. Lash Extender Mascara. Open that up. This is what it looks like we discussed before. I think it's a dupe for the Thrive Cosmetics. They're like the tubing mascara. So this is, I think they're tubing mascara. I actually don't think I have done this one before. Number 7 is up here at the top, trying to already sneak open. All right, we have the Kapari. I love this stuff. Now, that's actually a good bit. Let me show you my full size. You know, it's not the full size, but when you compare them, it's not terribly many. You're going to get a good bit out of that. This is an ounce. So you're getting a decent size in like a fragrance. It's their like hair and body mist. It has sweet coconut milk and vanilla. I love this. Now, with me having some repeats or things that are not cruelty free, I may put some of these items, I don't know which ones yet, but I might put some of them in my giveaway. And I'm not making this a clue video, but if you want details on how to enter my giveaway, I am gifting somebody my very own Shares Beauty Advent Calendar. I'm about to start putting it together and make one final video to show you guys the reveal and really officially tell you how to enter. I'm hoping to have like a form you fill out, but you will want to start with my first video. It was makeup declutter, and I have a little series where you have to put the words from there, the code words, all together to make some phrases to enter to win. So if you haven't seen that and started from the beginning and watched the series, you'll want to start with this video. I will link it for you and try to remember to put it on the end screen if I can, or I might have the spoilers on the end screen, but I'll try to have it linked where you can find it, go down in the caption, and hopefully you'll see it there. Start from there if you're interested in entering. All right, now we move on to number 8. We have the beautiful and amazing Tatcha Water Cream. Yay, I love this one. Again, tiny little one. And it wasn't any bigger than this that we got in the Tatcha Advent Calendar itself. So same little mini sizes. All right, number 9. Here is door number 9. And let's see what is behind here. This is the Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel. Again, not very big, but gentle foaming cleanser is this one. Number 10, a pretty narrow little door. I bet that's going to be, I don't know, an eyeliner. Nope, that is a liquid lip stick. Okay, sorry. This is the Milani one, and this is our full size. So that makes me happy. I do want to try this. I will swatch that for you. Ooh, I love that color. This is a perfect, like more, it has like the more purple toned, blue toned, like more cool toned version of red. And it can be hard to come by. A lot of the reds out there are really warm. This is a little like, that's just that perfect, like almost burgundy. You know, it's got more of like a fall color to it. Oh, I love that. I can't wait to put that on my lips. So I'm actually very excited for that full size. All right, moving along to door 11. What do we have in here? What is that? Oh, okay. It is the Pharmacy. So this is the Green Clean Cleansing Balm. And you know what? I realized I was telling you guys in the spoilers that I had done this one, but this is actually a different one from Pharmacy. I did the other one. What was the name of the other one I did? I don't know. This is not the one I did. I didn't do the green one. So I will give this one a shot and try it out. This is small, but I will say with your cleansing balms, they actually last you a good long time. So you will get a lot of use out of that still. Okay, and then number 12, we're halfway there, halfway through it. And of course, as I always say in these, You know, I do them all at once here, but a lot of people count down. They do one each day right before the holidays, right before Christmas. We have Supergoop, the Unseen Sunscreen SPF 50. So yeah, it is a little bit smaller than mine. That was still kind of a mini one. It's like they take up a lot of room just in the cap. The cap takes the most room in this one, but it's a really good sunscreen, I do have to say. All right, number, where'd it go? 13. We have got Olaplex number 5, leave-in. It is leave-in moisture, a leave-in conditioner. I am excited about this, and it's actually a good bit more. So it is bigger than some of their little minis that I tend to get. It's not the full size, but you're getting a good bit more. So excited. I can't believe I have not done number 5 leave-in conditioner yet of Olaplex. So they're like one of my favorite hair brands. So that's fantastic for me. All right, number 14 is right here. All right, this may be, I don't know, eyeliner, lip liner, mascara, maybe? Yep, this is the Ulta Beauty Collection mascara. I am actually excited to try this. Oh, here is the wand. Looks like it's dribbled some of the ink down on the wand, but yay. So I've heard good things. The Lash Flash Tubing Mascara. I'm very intrigued. And that was another full-size product, just so you know. So that was our second one. All right, number 15, right here. Some Tula Classic, Cult Classic Cleanser. That's actually not a terrible size. The big one, like the full size, takes you forever to go through. So this might actually be a little bit more manageable. Love this stuff. I've done it many times. Number 16, right here. What is in there? The ABH lip liner. I am so excited for this too. This is not a full size like we discussed, like not officially, but it's a very decent size still. And this is going to be in the shade Rosewood. I love that shade too. I thought that was going to be a little more, why did I think it was a little more pink toned? But no, it is definitely a little bit more brown, which I'm so thrilled for. That's exactly what I want in my shades right now. That is the color. Oh, I will always take ABH lip liners. They are my favorite of all. I might like them more than MAC, and they're cruelty-free, so they're probably my number one. That and Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk liners. Yeah. So not a bad size. It's not full size officially, but it is just under a full size. Still a lot in there. So I still think that's very good value in that one. All right, number 17, Fresh Soy Face Cleanser for all skin types, it says. Very small though. Number 18, we have that door right there. This is the Paul Mitchell Smoothing Serum. Interesting. I like the look of the packaging and the top and everything. Kind of a clear bottle. It's a small one, but fairly tall. So good bit of value in there at least. Maybe. I haven't seen the full size though. And the full size is probably much bigger. Okay, number 19. We have the Osea Undaria Algae Body Oil. Definitely this is not full size. I can tell the difference between like my big like lotion or body wash I think that I've had. And I assume that the body oil is probably equally bigger, but it gives you a little, whoop, it's jumping out of my hand. Gives you a little bit of a feel for it. Number 20, right there. We've got the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Face Polisher. I was excited to try that. Looks like it'll just be like a little squirt part of the cap. All right, we have 21. We're almost there. Here is Beauty Blender. Now, I really was expecting, this is considered a full size, but that's a baby. What on earth? How is that full size, y'all? Okay. I mean, I guess it's a full size. I guess it's a full size for a a baby beauty blender. How is that our full size? I do not understand. I mean, it's a good little sponge, and I have one already gifted from them, and I've done beauty blender before, but it's a baby sponge. I don't understand how they can consider that a full size, but okay. So that was our last one. That was our last full size product. Kind of, All right, number 22. All right, next we have the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, and it's kind of a little baby also. I realized, guys, when I was looking at the spoilers, I goofed on some of the images and I didn't have the picture of the Kiehl's cream, so sorry about that. Sometimes I'm editing at like midnight to get a video ready for the next day, and I start getting tired and miss things. All right, number 23, Life of a YouTuber, and I just do so many videos, I think, that, you know, I mean, I really do. I will be probably talking about that soon if I can get through all of the unboxings, y'all. All right, we have LMS Pro Collagen Marine Cream, and this is the anti-wrinkle hydrating day cream. I love LMS, even though they're not cruelty-free. And again, not a full size, a small one. All right, we're coming down to the last two. Day number 24. We have Matte Revolution Luminous Moderate Matte Long-Lasting Lipstick. How is it luminous and matte? I never noticed that part before, but, oh, this is a little baby lipstick. Isn't that cute? This is, you know, Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk lipstick, but it's a little baby. That's adorable. So adorable. Okay, I'm not going to swatch this one because I might gift it maybe in the giveaway or something. So I'll swatch my full size color of it for you instead. So this is what it looks like in the color. I think is adorable. I love my Charlotte Tilbury stuff, but you're getting a baby one. I think that is so cute though. And honestly, I mean, I haven't gone through my Pillow Talk in forever, so it might actually last you, you know? Okay, number 25, the last one. What did they say for us? No, there's not 25, y'all. I was thinking it was 25. That was it. That was 24 because it's 24 days. I was sitting here looking for 25. Some calendars are 25 days and some are 24 and then 12. That's usually the numbers. And so I get mixed up. So yeah, I was thinking we were going for one more, but no, that was the big banger. That was the grand finale, was door number 24, Charlotte Tilbury. That's a good one to end with, but a baby one. I feel like they should have ended with like a full size. Yeah, but okay, so that was everything. Definitely a box full of minis, and I'm happy with the full size products we got. Like, I'm very interested in those, but they're not super luxurious, high ticket items in our full sizes. And I think that the Beauty Blender, how does that count as a full size? That is a little baby, so I'm not buying it. Ulta, I'm not buying it. But regardless of it being all minis, you know, the price was a little cheaper than the Sephora one. I love the mix of the things in here. I did really like the mix of stuff, just keeping in mind that it's all little babies and stuff. But I think like it's an affordable one. You know, this is cheaper than most of the beauty advent calendars out there. So if you want something that's at a price point that I think is accessible and have a cute little gift idea for someone who loves a mix of these kind of products, who loves Ulta, this is a cute idea and cute collection. I think that I love the mix of things in here. Just isn't giving you like huge value with it being all minis. But like we said, the retail value is $264. So you are still getting a big savings and value, just not in the form of like all full sizes and whatnot. So we love our advent calendars that have a lot of full sizes. I think that's a big part of it. And as we had discussed in the spoilers video, you do have a majority of cruelty-free items in here. There's some that are not, but a lot of it is cruelty-free, so I love that. But that wraps it up. Make sure you stick around here if you want to see more advent calendars. I've got at least one more on the way and a couple I'm waiting on to drop. and we might be wrapping up Beauty Advent Calendar season after that. And then also definitely be staying tuned for my giveaway for my Advent Calendar. Lots of other reviews, curations, beauty box subscriptions, lots of cruelty-free beauty, conscious beauty I like to focus on. You don't want to miss it all. You want to pop that subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Bye.